There was a difference in servitude or slavery in Bible times than what was established here in this nation, in this country. What was established here was wicked and evil. And it's a shame and an abomination for people to declare this to ever have been a Christian nation. I declare before all of America, you've never been a Christian nation. You are an occult nation from the beginning. And to this day, you are an occult nation. Do you have Christian people here? Yes, you do. Do you have believers here? Yes, you do. Were they here back in the time when this country first came together? Yes, they were. But it was always run and ruled from the occult. And if thy brother and Hebrew man and a Hebrew woman be sold unto thee, and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee. Now I'm going to say this to you again. That form of servitude that was in ancient Israel was a beautiful setup. That slavery that was there in ancient Israel, and we want to use the word slavery, use the word slavery. These servants, these slaves, but this was a very righteous and a very beautiful system. That I'm going to tell you that most of the people that are on earth right now, if they had the opportunity to move into this today, under the law that Yahuwah laid down, most of the people right now would line up with lines that would disappear beyond the horizon trying to become a slave for somebody that was rich and wealthy in the land. Now watch what's going to happen here. Watch this. He says, and when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty. What? First of all, Yahuwah said you can't keep them forever. You ain't got but 7 years to have them. And at the end of that 7 years, you got to let them loose. Now listen to what he says. And when you let them loose, you can't do them like they did black people here in America, in this country, and just say, okay, you're free today and go. Wait a minute, hold up. You had these people in slavery for hundreds of years here, and you're just going to tell them, let them go? But you're a Christian nation. Didn't he say when you let them go, don't you let them go empty-handed? You got to give them something now. Let me tell you something. There's a dark cloud that hides, that hovers over this country. I'm not a man that's looking for no handout from nobody, but I'm a man that speaks the truth. And what happened at the end of slavery was wicked and it was evil. And it proves this has never been a Christian nation. It's always been a nation that was ruled from the darkness by the children of Satan. You don't take a whole nation of people who've been in slavery for hundreds of years and turn them loose and tell them you're free. Now go fend for yourself. That's of the devil. You don't do that to nobody. That's wrong. And that dark cloud still sits over this nation. And the time will come when what was done is going to be made right. It's wrong what was done. Don't tell me this was no Christian nation. Never was. That's blasphemy. Listen to what he says. He says, thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock and out of thy floor and out of thy wine presses of that wherewith Yahuwah thy Elohim hath barak thee, thou shalt give unto him. And that's exactly what should have happened at the end of slavery if this was a Christian nation. That's what's right to do. But you got these things that you've done, certain things for certain people that you so-called Indians. But you're telling black people that they don't deserve to get that. Get out of here. Talking about this a Christian nation. The dark cloud is over this nation. What was done there has not been forgotten by heaven. It's not been forgotten. And the judgment of it is coming. You're not going to get away from it. You cannot keep people enslaved for hundreds of years and turn them loose and give them nothing. That's wrong. That was evil and it was wicked. And it's not going to go unpunished. Let me tell you something, this nation is suffering now because of what they did. And things are not getting better. You can talk all that stuff you want on your YouTube channels, from your Congress halls, but the dark days are going to continue because America has a lot to answer for. The dark cloud is here, and all heaven is a witness for what happened, and it has not been forgotten.